He may be sitting over there getting sexy right now, waiting for us.
Well, people had jokes because remember he was eating the sandwich the whole other video, and we like, "Hey man,
Right,
what you
right.
doing?" We were just talking. He eating the sandwich. I'm like, "Hey man, you all right, bro?"
I don't even got a bottle of water, man. You over eating sandwiches.
Hey, I just got my cup, but we live now, so because
We live now. Okay, okay.
we gonna cover. I mean, this ain't even it say Marvel marathons, but we gonna slide hip hop in there. Oh, I ain't tell you this yet.
We
Hold
gonna
up, man.
slide hip hop in there.
Well, I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna slide hip hop in there. I can't find it. So up here at the Kennedy Center, I got some tickets to it's called the Marvel Infinity Saga something. And it was a music thing. So I go to the Kennedy Center, and the music scores for that. And you a music guys, you get this. The music score is absolutely amazing. So it was literally they had a full orchestra with a conductor, and then they had a giant screen behind it. And what they did is the conductor they played parts of the movie from the beginning of the Infinity Saga to that to Endgame, and they had the music going, bro. When I tell you, you could feel the whole thing. This is why I jumped on it because I was like, "Yo, man!" And I'll try to find a thing because I think it's on a tour. But
Okay.
when I tell you when you could feel the music, you could feel the music. Like for example, when they was playing the music, when they cut to the thing where Captain America was fighting Thanos and he had the broke shield and everybody was beat up. And then they did the sound in the auditorium where it was like on your left, and then the
Oh,
portal opened, and then
yeah,
bro, to watch the people play the music for it in front of your face, bro, it was so surreal. Like I mean, because you couldn't take pictures or video or anything like that, which I'm fine with.
of
Disney
course. Yeah, yeah.
protect you,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
dog,
Copyright.
I could feel it, and then it was funny because rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. When Black Panther walked through there, even in the theater with people suited up with ties and all that, and you could
Man,
the
you can
cheers was
feel it.
crazy,
You feel it. Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
so when I
Hey,
tell
man,
you,
I think he's gonna go down as the greatest superhero of all time. There's no question.
yeah,
There's no question.
I agree because the thing about here it is. I'll be
Loved
fine.
by everybody. Like his character was loved by everybody. It didn't matter the color.
But the thing that made him so unique, which I disagree with. Somebody said this to me back in the day. Oh yeah, yo. I'm gonna say they gonna play this again. I'm gonna find the dates because you might want to go to this, man.
Oh,
Especially since
absolutely.
the next run of this
I'm a
is
Marvel fan, baby. We're gonna do that there. I want to see that.
yeah, yeah. But there's a YouTube thing. I'll send it to you, and I'll try to find the thing. But dang, I forgot my train of thought. Oh, but no, that's not it either. I don't know, but it was an amazing experience. I had the shirt and tie on, and when I tell you, it felt like something that I wasn't even ready to experience, man. It was amazing because it's a Disney concert, and I didn't know they did that. And I love music. I
Surprising
have
me.
hmm?
I said you surprising me with that one. I ain't heard about it.
I just happened to see it, man. And when I tell you, like the feeling of it was one where I mean we was actually pretty young when everything came out. So, it had the moments of nostalgia and everything in there where, there was a connection for it, but it's called the Marvel Studios Infinity Saga Concert Experience. When I tell you that thing wasn't no joke, it wasn't no joke, man. But I'm gonna try to find the thing. Oh, hold up, I'm gonna add you here. So what you separated yourself or what you do? Oh, you mute. I can't hear you, man. Oh, you frozen. One of the two. Out here on the live technical difficulties. Now you moving. I don't hear nothing though. Let's see.
You can hear me?
Yep.
All right. I was trying to text Corey, man. Messed
Oh, okay.
everything up.
Nah, it's cool. So Did he write it? Oh, because Dante said, was Dante gonna come on or not?
Man, I ain't even talking to him. I was trying to text him just now, almost mess with the whole recording. I'm gonna just stop.
Nah, you do it. Don't worry about it. Because the thing is that I'm long as I'm still on, is on. So it's
Oh,
on.
okay. Man, let me see what they had. Hold on.
But yeah, man, but yeah, the Marvel Infinity Saga. Oh, hold up. Oh, hold on, man. I might have found it. Hold on, dude. Infinity Saga experience. Oh no! Oh no, there's more. Yeah, all right, dog. I got it. The next one, is there one near you? I'm gonna send you the whole list.
I sent it.
Yeah, man. But I'm telling you, dude. Like, so the thing we doing for this Marvel thing is literally this concert experience, and like because when I was a kid and I got a chance to go to some off Broadway stuff when I was in New York, this is literally one of those things where I felt super appreciative of having that experience from like school and like my mom taking me to stuff. But I'm gonna put it in the group chat here.
Yeah,
Well, shoot, man. Well,
check that out.
Hey, man, we gonna start because we don't want the people to be sitting here like, yo, we don't wait 6 minutes and ain't talked about nothing.
I heard you was the show anyway, man. They came to see you.
Nah, man, this gonna go on everybody platform. So here's the thing: I'm a preface it that we doing the Ultimate Marvel Marathon, right? So this dude or this Instagram page, unboxing movies with me. I don't know who that is, but
okay, shout out.
They, and I think that's they at on Instagram was like, hey, January 2026 to December 2026 before Avengers Doomsday. And I'm hyped. And I saw somebody say this before we go fully in it. Somebody said, hey, man, this movie going to be 3 hours and 45 minutes. And it was on X or Twitter. And they said, hey, man, I don't care if it's 4 hours. This is the first time in my life that I'm going to see that X-Men, Doctor Doom, the Fantastic Four, and all of the Marvel together at the same time. I don't care if it takes 6 hours. I'm going to sit there and I'm going to be right in that seat. And I'm going to forget how to pee. I'm like, hey, I ain't going to forget how to pee. I'm going to go to the bathroom. But, I'm going to be there.
I'm trying to think how I'm going to pee in the damn theater. I ain't even going to lie to you because I know I'm going to have to pee.
What?
I'm trying to figure it out.
Well, here's my plan.
Probably piss in my cup. I ain't getting up.
That's crazy. Don't be like Pee Wee Herman and get yanked out for doing indecent exposure. Don't do that. But this is what my plan is because I already know I'm going to see it more than one time, right? Since I already know I'm going to see it more than one time, the first time I see it, I'm going to plan at specific times. So then the second time I watch it, I'm going to be like, I can't go to the bathroom at this time because
you're going to potty train yourself. You're going to potty train yourself.
I have a strategy. If you don't have no strategy, then what you doing, right? So that's my plan.
Hey, you ain't going to potty train yourself, man.
So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to see it more than once.
But yeah, 3 hours and how long? I know it's 3 hours, but how long?
3 hours.
And the extra 45? Yeah, they gonna keep me down for 4 hours.
Plus the end credits, because I'm pretty sure there ain't the end credits in there. So what I'm saying is, we know we're gonna see it more than one time. Like we know this.
I'm definitely gonna see it twice.
So then you be like, all right, at an hour, I didn't go. I went to the bathroom. So this time I'm gonna go at 45 minutes. See, bang,
oh, man.
Bang.
This me. You want to hit me at the concession stand? And let me get a large drink, a large popcorn, a bag of M&Ms, a nachos. Yeah, don't put the nachos in the thing. Just put cheese in the thing. I don't need. Yeah, let me just get that right there. Mm-hmm.
That's what you're gonna do. Are you sitting in the back corner of the movie theater? Because that's
absolutely, man. Yeah, I got everything right here, man. I'm gonna need an extra cup too. Yeah, let me get an extra cup. I'm telling you, man. I'm not getting up, man. I'm not getting up. I'm gonna stay there the whole time.
The funny thing is, I think a lot of people will be able to go longer than they expect because the anticipation part will be
there.
And especially that first run, that first run gonna be something serious, man.
Man, listen. And for me, it's like you said, like growing up, cartoons was everything, right? And that was like the most action we seen. Like G.I. Joe had some action in it, but if you wanted to see some action, man, you had to go to a Marvel cartoon. Like you had to, right? Now X-Men definitely would be the fave, right? So we go to X-Men, right? We have had so many X-Men movies, and I feel like some of them are we gonna hear about that. Some of them are for me, but I saw you look up. Am I wrong? Some of them are right.
Now I got you said you're gonna go into it. I'm gonna go into it.
I don't know if it was Sony doing. I don't really know who it was. You know what I'm saying? But some of the movies didn't really hit for me. So I'm like, hey, we can finally get a chance to get it right. And I feel like this is it right here. I feel like they're gonna get it right in Doomsday. So that's my whole take on it. I'm here for the ride because I want to see if they finally get my X-Men right.
Well, you know the funny thing about it is I was listening to E-Man's movie reviews, which is one of my favorite channels. I don't know if anybody know about E-Man, but E-Man does movie reviews and he does lives on Friday. So shout out to E-Man because I used to watch E-Man. He gave me some taste of being back in the States while I was living abroad. And he was first of all, E-Man is black. He's a movie reviewer. He lives in Chicago, and he was one of the people, if not the person, who started the Recast T'Challa movement, which I'm completely supporting. And I agree. I understood initially why people was like, nah, but he was right in the logic of recasting T'Challa because only black superhero, right? Because we can't get Blade for some reason. So it is what it is, right?
Oh, we're going to talk about Blade. Go ahead.
But E-Man was talking about that, and he was like, hey, man, everybody hyped about X-Men and Scott, and they like, yeah, that's cool, but, you know, he gonna die. If what we saw in the teasers, because they weren't trailers, he gonna die. Because the only time Scott take the thing off is when he about to die, and he got to crash out.
Listen, I can't wait to see the deaths. Like, I know it's going to be some deaths. Give me some good deaths, too. I need to see good deaths. You know, if I can branch off just for a second to Stranger Things, I wanted everybody damn near to die. Not because, you know, I wanted to see everybody die, but it was like, I needed some on-screen deaths. Like, I feel like we needed that. Like, to end it all, three of them had to go for me. Not just the one that died. I didn't care if she died. But anyway,
you're gonna hate on me a little bit because
because
life is life. I ain't seen none of Stranger Things ever. I know what it is.
I know. That's why I went ahead and spoil it in for you. You ain't never got to watch. You know, none of them died, nigga. None of them. Not a single one.
I've heard stuff about it where people was upset about, like there was no stakes and they left a lot of stuff out. Again, E-Man movie reviews did that. Shout out to E-Man. But
I'm about to do my own E-Man movie review. I'm just playing E-Man.
Well, the funny thing is, I thought I got a homeboy Sean who does like sports reviews and movie reviews and makes beats. And I've considered doing movie reviews, but here's the thing that I've looked at movie reviews, even though we're about to do one, is that I watch a bunch of different kind of indie movies, but I'm like movie reviews. There's the critic version, and then there's like the regular person version. And I'm giving you the regular person version. I'm not like I'm looking like, did I enjoy it, right? And is it rewatchable? And did the story make sense? Right? That's where I am.
Sense. Give me a good storyline. If you ain't got a good storyline, I'm hurting you, man. I'm gonna trash you online. I am. Everybody that asks me about it, I'm gonna say don't watch it. It's trash.
And I agree for this reason. And this reason is because I took a screenwriting class on Coursera, and then I wrote a screenplay, which probably was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. And I'm excited because I want to make the screenplay, and I'm figuring that out. But writing characters and writing a screenplay is hard because the thing is that when
character death, right?
Right, and it's about who you give character depth because you can't give everybody character depth, and you have to recognize where you have the character enter, and how they enter, and how much it's worth giving their background. Because there's a lot of ones where you're like, okay, well, we kind of can't get a background because we just need them to be who they are. And the thing is that you can't, in my opinion, you can't write a screenplay with the idea that there will be a next.
Right.
You can't. You have to give a finished version. Understand there'll be holes. Hopefully not giant plot holes, but there'll be holes. and that the synergy of your main character, be it a protagonist or antagonist, because the antagonist can lead stories, is did I complete their story arc? And that's really all you focused on. And this is the other reason why I co-signed the recast T'Challa thing, because T'Challa literally didn't get a story arc.
All right, yeah, talk about it.
But we're gonna get there because we ain't on them movies yet. But
yeah, you know what? We off topic. Get back.
So let me go back to the thing to read exactly what it is, and then we're gonna talk about the movies that we saw as soon as I find the chat. Where's the chat? There's the chat. Because I gotta find the dude. And so this per unboxing movies with me. I don't know who that is, but props to them. And they said that here are the rules, right? So the rules are, in case of a certain date you can't watch, you have to watch it before the next scheduled movie, whatever. And then some movies will have extended cuts on DVD. Make sure you watch the extended cut. I have not watched any extended cut, just so you know. You have to keep.
I ain't watching no extended cuts either.
I ain't doing that. I have to keep in touch with the meeting, so record a small video. This is what we're doing. We're doing number 3 of this thing. Number 4, you must give a small review on their Letterboxd. I have a Letterboxd account. I might do that, but we might do our own thing because, again, in the most politically correct way, we're not gonna let a certain demographic of people own talking about comic book movies. We're gonna add ourselves in there too because we have stories.
We like them too.
Yes. And then it said, in case the Avengers Doomsday or whatever gets delayed, it's whatever, and Spider-Man Brand New Day is whatever. But here's the order. Phase 1. January 6th was Iron Man Part 1. January 10th was The Incredible Hulk. January 13th was Iron Man 2. And January 17th, which we just recently passed, right? Yeah, yesterday. That was yesterday, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday.
Was Thor, which is what I watched yesterday. And then we'll come back later and we'll get the other ones, but we ain't gonna talk about the other ones. So right now we talking about Iron Man 1, The Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton, Iron Man 2, and Thor. So
okay,
sir. The Iron, are we gonna do like a whole thing, or we gonna do one at a time with this?
First off, I'm gonna jump straight into Incredible Hulk. I'm gonna skip Iron Man for 1 second. I feel like the two Iron Man should go back to back. We should talk about those together. Okay. For the great Tony Stark, who may be Doctor Doom, but we'll get to that too, I guess.
Right.
Ed Norton falling out that helicopter, hitting that ground, sinking into the ground, and then turning into the Hulk may have been the greatest cinematic moment I've watched in a while.
Bro.
I personally said I hated The Incredible Hulk and didn't want to watch it. And I was sitting there watching him fall the helicopter like, I forgot how good this shit was. And he hit the ground. Oh my God. I was like, yeah, here come the Hulk. He gonna be mad as hell when he get out this goddamn hole, boy. And it didn't let me down, man. It didn't let me down. And I was like, why did I hate on the Hulk? Why did I hate on the Hulk?
I'm gonna add to what you just said because I watched that. I watched that in Thor yesterday, and it was funny because he didn't know he was. And this is where stakes matter. He really didn't know he was going to become the Hulk. He was hoping,
right? He was hoping.
He jumped out that helicopter. He was like, and then he was like, and the eyes ain't turned green. He was like, oh.
Shit.
And he hit the ground as himself. He hit the ground as himself. And you like, and that was so great because it's the Hulk and you didn't know, but the first time you see it, you don't know that's happening. And so there was stakes because they showed you, they created that when he was talking to what's the mind dude name?
Yeah, the Mega Mind dude.
Mega Mind dude. When he didn't turn to the Hulk again, you like, oh, this dude dead. Like, right. And he hit the ground, and then you saw Hulk come out the ground. You're like, all right, now we about to get this fight.
We wanted to fight anyway. That's what we wanted.
That's all we wanted anyway.
So I wanted to first apologize to the great Ed Norton because I've always turned it off after the scene with him breaking out the window and stuff at the college. I always be like, all right, that's enough of this movie for me. I'm done. I forgot how great the ending was. I'm like, yeah, I might have hated on the Hulk a little bit, y'all.
Even though the funny thing is, I don't know if people remember the meme that Facebook did after the best movie in the entire the entire Infinity Saga, which is Infinity War. People can fight me on that one. Infinity War is the best movie of all of them because Thanos won, and it was the greatest flip because the antagonist won, even though he wasn't the antagonist. But in that movie, the joke was the dude joked about like the dude was calling Thanos Knox and all these names, and it was hilarious because Thanos pieced up the Hulk, like pieced him up. And
we're not talking about that right now, but yeah, he got hands, bro.
But here's why I thought about it because the way Abomination was piecing him up, I'm like, yo, man, Abomination might have wanted some smoke with Thanos too. I'm just saying. Because Abomination was about to pull his elbow out and stab him a couple of times, I'm saying, you know?
So Abomination definitely had hands. He did. He definitely had hands. He definitely had hands. And I was going to say, man, you said Thanos pull up with hands. That was his superpower. Do you understand that? Thanos pulled up with hands. That's what he pulled up with. Thanos, he had to get the stones to do all the snapping shit. He pulled up with hands.
Which makes the anticipation of the comic of Dr. Doom yanking, it was God Emperor Doom and yanking Thanos' neck out and being like, oh, this is what you got for me. Because, bro, if my man coming like that, this movie about to be so epic. And
he beat up all our superstars. He beat up it. They ain't even heroes no more. They just superstars. They ain't even heroes no more. He beat everybody.
I'm gonna say they ain't gonna give us that scene because it's gonna be a PG-13 movie, so we ain't getting somebody throat yanked out their body with. But I would love to see that in the movie theater. But
right, all right, back. We gotta get back.
So you gave a standout. I want to give a standout for when my man, the dude that became Abomination, when he took the little serum and he was fighting with him, and he was standing in front of the Hulk after they did the Sonic Wave thing, and my man was like, "That's all you got," and Hulk literally, this is Sparta kicked him into the tree, and that man body was like, blah. I was like, oh, he broke all the bones in his body. Bro, when I tell you he kicked that
every bone.
Respectfully, I was like, this is the best thing ever.
He kicked him so hard, the girl was like, oh my God, why you kick him like that?
Like, just kicked him. I was like, yo. Man.
Everybody felt bad. Even Hulk felt bad after he kicked him. Like, I shouldn't have did that. My bad.
Man got bent up. I was like, oh. Okay.
Yeah. So we now understand what his beef was when he turned into him.
Bro, remember when he was on the helicopter and he was like, yo, you better turn into him. He was like, I don't want hands for nobody else but the Hulk. I'm trying to fight him. I ain't fighting you. He was mad. I was like, all right, bet. So we're gonna go backwards. So we're gonna go with Iron Man. We're gonna start with Iron Man now.
Yeah, Iron Man next.
Iron Man. So we're gonna go with Iron Man. So the funny thing is, I remember watching Iron Man and thinking to myself, and I'm being honest, I was like, hey man, like we didn't know what we was going into when we watched that movie. Didn't know. Had no idea what we was doing when we were going into there. We all knew who Robert Downey Jr. was because of he had just done, if I'm not mistaken, he had just done Tropic Thunder right before that.
Right.
And so we like, oh, okay, that's hold on, I just messed up the thing. Hold on, dog. My bad. There it is. He just did the Tropic Thunder. So we was like, Robert Downey Jr. is on it. Oh, hold up, Corey just came in. Now I gotta change the thing. Hold on, let me add Corey to the stage. Is he in darkness eating a sandwich again? That's all we need to know.
Damn.
Eating a sandwich.
I would knock out on this damn couch. I didn't work all damn night.
Did you? Are you eating a sandwich though?
No, I ain't eating a sandwich today. Damn.
Oh, well, you missed me and Fridge talking about a couple of standout moments from the Hulk. We ain't on the Hulk. We on Iron Man, but there's a couple of funny moments, man. Hey, you gotta tell him. You gotta tell him, Fridge, about what came.
Corey done knock off my doggone headphones.
How are today?
I'm
gonna get some ice cream.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Knock off your headphones. Hello?
Yeah. Jameer just muted himself. because Lil One was talking, even though she can add her little appearance on there. I co-sign children.
Yeah, why not? I'm trying to
So
get my.
I'm gonna tell you what he said. So we was talking because I was telling him about the Marvel. So first, just so you to catch up, I was telling him I went in October. I went to the Kennedy Center and I watched. They had the Infinity Saga concert experience. And bro, when I tell you that thing wasn't no joke, like the music and watching them, they was playing. They put together like a 4-hour thing. And they played the music in front of you of all the stuff, and it's like personally connected to. They played all the movies, and the connection to it was amazing. It was like watching it the first time because you were in a concert hall. It was amazing. I sent them the link. I put it in the chat for all of us, so you can check it because it's a tour. But then he was talking about what stood out because we was talking about like the rules of what the thing is from the guy who posted it, and we was like, okay, well. Today, the focus is Iron Man, The Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, and Thor, since Thor was yesterday.
Right.
And so Fridge said, like, before we get fully into it, he just want to say something that stood out to him about The Incredible Hulk. And he said, first, he got to apologize to Ed Norton because the movie was better than he remembered. And then second, he said, the thing that stood out to him the most, and he'll come back to the Hulk, is when the Hulk hit the concrete and he wasn't the Hulk. And he's like, yo, when he get up out that concrete, he about to be mad. And I was like, yes. Because when he jumped out that helicopter, we was like, yo, that man tried to flip the eyes green and ain't nothing happened. We was like, like, what we about to do? And so we was all there. And I told him my moment was when
Hulk said he can't die.
Right. But my man Blonsky, he had taken the serum and he walked up to the Hulk after they did the sound wave thing at him. And he was like, that's all you got. And then he kicked him into the tree and then all the bones in his body broke. And I was like, oh, and it was funny, but it was wild crazy. Cause like, yo, he was like, he had to kick my man like that, but he did.
I mean, he kicked the living shit out of him too, boy.
He kicked my man. I was like, dang, dog, why you kick my man like that? But it kind of was what it was. So that's
damn, Jermaine left completely, didn't he?
Nah, he'll be back because he was in and then he went out because like something happened where he was like trying to use his phone and then it took him out. But you good. So okay. Yeah, man. I mean, out of the 4 movies that we're gonna review before we go into all 4, in Iron Man, The Incredible Hulk with Ed Norton, Iron Man 2 and Thor, was there any like one standout thing before we go like into the full in order?
Well, for me, right, what I saw, well, what I had a question with, and I know it's gonna be kind of premature, right? Ross.
Yep.
They changed Ross, right?
They changed Ross recently. That's because the guy died, though. But that's the same Ross. He was the same General Ross through the whole
same General Ross, right? Yeah. So I'm with the way I'm interpreting it, right? Because of what they did with Spider-Man, is that they're trying to they was trying to paint the narrative that there are different timelines in the TVA.
I can see that.
As far as like, that's why you got Ed Norton Hulk, you got the Hulk with I can't remember the dude name that played the Hulk, but with Nick Nolte was his pops. Nick Nolte was his pops, and then you got the Hulk that did with the Avengers, right? Just like how you got the 3 different Spider-Mans, and they brought them all 3. They brought all 3 together through the multiverse with Doctor Strange later on, which we'll go through all that, right? So is that the same thing we are to assume with Ross?
I mean, we could. The funny thing is I think that this new movie with Doctor Doom is going to change a lot of stuff. I think that what they're going to do is use this movie to connect all the universes. That's what I think they're going to end up doing. And because, like, for example, they tried with Multiverse of Madness, and we're not talking about yet, but that it was a rough thing they did with that because then they killed off everybody immediately. and the fans had that. So we're not going to see people get killed. I doubt we see people get killed off immediately because the fans will be super mad to see somebody that they was waiting to see get killed immediately, even though Cyclops dying. I firmly believe Cyclops dying, but
Yeah, we know that.
I think
Somebody else was telling me that they heard. I think it was Dante that said he heard that Thor is supposed to die in Doomsday.
I think they all gonna die.
I've been waiting for Thor to die. I ain't gonna lie.
But Thor ain't supposed to be able to die. He's immortal.
I think they all about to die, and I'm gonna tell you why I think they all gonna die. Because
Man, you chop Thanos' head off, he ain't immortal no more.
well, but here's my thing. Why I said I think they all gonna die is specifically because just like I just said, the fridge earlier. My favorite, the best movie of all of them, I don't know if it's my favorite, but the best movie of all the Infinity Saga to me is Infinity War. And because I think Infinity War was the best one, people was dying. And I'm pretty sure people gonna die in this one because if the Russos do what they did before, the way they framed it, and I'm sure they learned from the last thing, the first one got to put all the stakes in it. So people got to die in the first one. They got to.
Right.
Because otherwise, then the second one is Secret Wars. Secret Wars don't make no sense if people don't die because people literally have to die in Secret Wars, and the first one for Secret Wars to matter.
Right.
Hold up, Secret Wars with the Samuel Jackson joint in it.
Yeah, but they making a movie. So Doomsday is.
Oh, they making a movie. Oh, okay. I was thinking it's a TV series.
Not Secret Wars. What is it called? I'm miscalling it. God, what's it called? Because it's like the one with Battle World. Because Battle World's gonna be on that one.
Oh, okay.
And so that second one is absolutely going to that where the stakes are fulfilled. Because even though, and this is a weird thing, and I guess we can kind of allude to this before we get all the way to the end. My personal concern about the two movies the Russo brothers are going to make is when they made a movie last time, like they did, where they made Infinity War, which was the best one of all of them, and then they made Endgame, which was the most sentimental one, but they had to close, but had a ton of loose ends in it. They're going to do the same thing again. And the thing is Marvel literally was worse off after Endgame because there was not. What could you go back to, right? Because it was so
Eternals. They went to that whack ass Eternals.
But that's what I'm saying. It creates a giant problem. So I don't think they're going to do the same, but hopefully they learn from
calling everything whack before you understand how they trying to tie it in.
Well, I'm looking forward to it.
When me and you talked a couple of days ago, you said that Ed Norton Hulk was whack. You said that was the worst one.
You said
that was the best one.
It was. I'm gonna say that too. It was the best one because the one is Eric Bana. I looked it up. Eric Bana, the one Eric Bana. Nah, man. Nah,
you wasn't here. You wasn't here when I gave them their props, man. I said I was wrong. I said I was wrong.
Lou brought me up to speed, and I'm like, when you said it, I'm like, what? You serious? So now here you go now and talk about the Eternals was whack, but until you understand how they tie it in.
They're gonna have some work on that one because I barely remember the Eternals and I remember almost all the movies.
So I'm gonna tell you what I feel about the Eternals for half a second. Okay, all the characters that they had inside there, I've seen them in other things. They did not body any of their characters. So I get you when you say I don't know how they gonna tie the story. It don't matter. All the characters they picked was whack to me. I ain't like none of them niggas. I ain't like Angelina Jolie character. I ain't like the other little white boy character. I ain't like the black dude. I ain't like the maybe the Pakistani dude. I like him because he's funny. But other than that,
well, what's funny about that is, while I get your point on that, to kind of to support Corey's point, when Iron Man first came out, nobody, he was. I mean, based on if we go back in history, Iron Man was
he bodied that.
No, I'm saying, but he was like the character. Who the character was? Iron Man was a C-list character. Nobody was looking for Iron Man when Iron Man came out. And so I agree that we do need to wait, but this is also where they got to make a good movie.
Yeah,
make a good movie. So there's this couple. So let's go to
Angelina Jolie ain't been good since Salt. I said it.
Now Salt was an amazing movie. That's an amazing movie. Salt was an amazing movie, but we're not talking about Salt yet. We're gonna talk about let's do Iron Man. Iron Man was on January 6th. So I guess we can put out what we thought. So anybody want to go first?
All right, I got you. Iron Man, right? One. It was good to see the roots. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like the character build they had in that. Like, you actually had a chance to really get a chance to hate Tony, and then you have the chance to actually get to like him a little bit, but you don't really rock with him to the end of the movie because his character was just so you know what I'm saying? He gave us that, and I appreciate that. He gave us great character depth.
He's a jerk. He was a jerk the whole movie.
That's character depth. We had to believe it though.
Yeah.
Iron Man 1 for me was a little bittersweet because I already knew. Well, I found out later that they didn't keep Terrence Howard as Rhodey. I felt like he should have stayed Rhodey. Don Cheadle did it now, and he killed it. But I just like Terrence Howard as it.
Now, come on, man. I had to do that. I'm sorry. I had to do it because there's no way you know.
I don't want to do it. Like, I don't want to do it.
Like if you think back on the scene where, like,
come on, man,
his facial expressions when Tony was first in the suit and he told "It's me," like, I couldn't see Don Cheadle trying to play that part. Like,
it's me, man. Iron Man, man.
Oh, here you go.
It's me, man. Iron Man. You gotta let me in the suit, man. I quit. I had to do it, man.
This guy here.
Come on, man. He said it. He started. I wasn't gonna do it. He started.
My bad.
This guy.
Come on, man.
I agree with you though, because one of the things is when he was the scene when he walked out, and he was like, "Next time," and that's when you like, I bet, because we ain't know a second movie was coming.
Yeah, I like the chemistry they had. I feel you on that, Corey. I like the chemistry they had better than Don Cheadle. You're right.
I mean, not to say Don Cheadle did a bad job. Now he did.
It was just better chemistry. That's all.
Yeah, Terrence was a better. He played a better Rhodey for me.
They actually looked like they looked like they had a brotherhood or like some kind of fellowship between them. Yeah, they had a fellowship between them versus Don Cheadle just like they just we work together. That's what it kind of they look like. They work homeboy.
Like they had a work relationship versus damn, this is my boy.
Yeah,
like,
no,
all the way down to like the way he greeted Tony in the desert. Once he already he had the joint inside his chest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When he greeted Tony in the desert after he had broke out of being in captivity for 3 months, that right there was like, you could see the genuosity in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I think another thing to that one is that I just think Terrence Howard emotes differently than Don Cheadle. I think Don Cheadle is
he's a better actor.
I was going to say serious because I think when you need a character that's like a character, I think Terrence Howard fits that because of sort of how that sort of plays out,
Terrence Howard has been secretly one of my favorite actors since Sunset Park. When he played the little crazy spaceman, he played the little crazy dude in the back of the bus that actually could ball. Like Terrence Howard been my dude. Yeah, he could actually hoop.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Sunset Park. His name was Spaceman.
Spaceman. Sunset Park. Yeah.
Spaceman.
Yeah, one of my favorite movies. Though.
Hey man, listen. I've been to Terrence House, man, so I feel you on that. You ate all the ice cream. All right, go ahead back in the living room. Here you go. Good job.
Ice cream is delicious. So,
go put it in the trash. Thank you.
Overall, I thought what was interesting about Iron Man was Tony if that was the only movie we got, he got a full character arc, right? We saw Tony be the guy, arrogant, his relationship with Pepper and all that. And then, then we saw where his partner flipped on him and then Tony had to he lost something and then he gained it back. And then you saw him at the end, which was very similar to was it The Dark Knight? Or one of them. It was known as the third Batman, which I think probably Christopher Nolan borrowed from because I think Iron Man came out first. where he was like, I'm Iron Man, whereas, Batman had a chance to be like, I'm Batman, but he didn't do it or whatever. And I thought that was something that was very different, because then, at this point, I could go back to my mindset where I thought when he revealed himself as Iron Man, I said, well, what they gonna do with that? Like, that was a big deal, man. Because
no superhero ever did that.
And the thing is that, again, respectfully, I mean, I knew who Iron Man was because of Ghostface Killer, right? So, like, Ghostface Killer, one of my favorite rappers, I knew who Iron Man was. So I was looking, okay, who's Tony Stark? And I still didn't know, like, he revealed himself. So him revealing himself was very different than other superheroes, because he wasn't like an immortal superhero. You know what I'm saying? He was like a regular dude with paper. And he was Elon Musk with I don't even know if it's, I was gonna say integrity, but I don't know Elon Musk like that, and I don't know Tony Stark like that, so I'm not gonna use the word integrity. But
I say
it. Integrity and after being
and so it was crazy, because that was very different in cinema to see that the heroes say, I'm the hero, and he was so arrogant that you didn't know you was trained that if he did anything else, you'd be like, nah, I would have felt robbed if he didn't tell who he was. I'd have felt completely robbed. Like, if he, at the end of that movie, he didn't say he was Iron Man, I'd have been like, would Tony Stark have really done that? And I'm going to be like, nah, he wouldn't have. Tony Stark he was a little narcissistic, so he absolutely was going to show himself to be like, I'm him. That's what I took from the first one.
Now, the action. I want to throw it to the action if we can, because we definitely talk story and character.
For sure.
The action, man, has definitely been it was a joy to see again. Like, even like the beginning scenes with the Humvee, like, you can hear the bullets rippling. You can hear it, like, hey, they was in there. They like, it made you feel like you was in the fire with them a little bit. Like, I really felt that.
Yeah, man. Even like the noise ringing, and when like the blood was coming from his chest.
Yeah, they did that. I heard it. I started grabbing the back of my head, like, like even the cave scene.
And he was even playing up the social media stuff, even though social media wasn't the same then, where he was like taking pictures with the soldiers inside the Jeep, like, and then him embracing like who he was, and out there and he was failing a lot. Like, remember when he was first flying in the suit and he was failing? Yeah. And then he had the little machine that he was like interacting with, like it was real, like AI.
Which turned into Jarvis in the future. Corey, I got you already. Boom.
Hey, you muted, Corey.
So impressive.
What's that?
Back up Jericho.
Yeah.
The Jericho.
Yeah, man.
The missile.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was serious.
Yeah, man. But what still is amazing, and this is why it's a comic book movie, and people got to be less serious about it, is that he built the Iron Man suit from parts in a cave. Do you know how insane that is?
Didn't have a schematic that, like, he came up with that in the cave.
All he knew was I'm trying to get out of here, and they got guns and they got my weapons out there.
While he was dying. He was literally dying while he was in there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fix me. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. That's what I'm gonna do.
He himself without the body for an army.
He was breaking up. Say that again.
He had to make himself an army without having the bodies for an army.
Yep.
To fight.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
And listen, and I'm trying to figure out how the hell he got all that in the damn cave. But then again, hey man, I'm building y'all a weapon. Y'all got me right. I'm Tony. Yeah, give me all the shit I need to build y'all a weapon.
What's crazy is that these people was really like, yo, man, we gonna hold you in this cave and you gonna build us a weapon. What now? What?
You know, I'm about to blow y'all up when I get I'm about to blow y'all up. Yeah. I'm not about to make y'all no weapon.
So at the end of that movie, obviously you got the end credit scene.
Right.
And we had no idea what they were setting up, man.
No, that
was a huge setup.
Original moments, you know, like, I'm a huge Sam Jack fan. You know, when Sam Jack comes through and was like, yo, I'll let you, but Avengers Initiative. I like, oh, they just came back. I just felt like I was 9 years old all over again.
Bro, it was different, man. Because you like, yo, what is they talking about? Like, and then so what immediately happened, and it's brilliant, and we've lost that. Fortunately, unfortunately, is that the surprise was nobody knew what the Avengers was about to be. No one.
Right.
No one.
Right.
The comics.
I mean, but we had never seen. Think about before Iron Man. We've never seen comic book movies translated in this way, where they made a universe. Like they made, because like if we actually go to the next movie, like when the Hulk, they did the Hulk, right? And I'm skipping a little bit. The end credit scene had Tony Stark in it.
Tony Stark in it, yeah. I remember that when it happened.
And we were like, hey man,
that kind of
like
the multiverse.
That's the first time you heard it though. Like we had never seen that before.
Yeah, I wasn't worried about the multiverse during that time. We didn't know anything about.
Know nothing about it. And so, like,
but you're right. It does though with the multiverse.
No, for sure. But like, we see Tony Stark coming into the thing. We like, what is going on here? Like we don't know.
Iron Man, and he's in the Hulk.
Yeah, and he talking to Ross, who clearly was the bad guy. Like Ross was the bad guy in the movie.
Like that's who you want to rock with. You're Tony Stark. But then again, that came from the character building he gave us in the first one. It was like, well, maybe he on some bad guy shit. Yeah.
It's like, wasn't it Ross that he fought at the end of Iron Man? What?
No, he fought his partner
Obadiah.
Okay, yeah, he fought that dude. Because there was no. Think about it.
Right, Obadiah he was a scumbag, man.
Think about it. Marvel movies have been coming out, and none of the movies had ever been connected. DC movies have been coming out, and they've never been connected. End credit scenes was the brand new thing after Iron Man. That was the first one that we was like, okay, there's an end credit scene that we can remember. And then when he's at the end of the Hulk and he's talking to Ross, we like, hold on now, Ross. Betty can't stand Ross. The Hulk can't stand Ross. The Abomination can't stand Ross. Why are he talking to him? And then he inviting him to be a part of something. The bad guy? Because then what follows that is Iron Man 2. And Iron Man 2.
So, Corey, I'll let you do Iron Man 2. I'll let you, because I did Iron Man 1.
Since we talked about the Hulk a little bit, did we fulfill the Hulk or not?
I mean, yeah, I'm good with the Hulk.
I'm good with the Hulk.
That's one of my favorite origins. Out of all of them, out of your Thor, your Iron Man, your Spider-Man. Who else did an origin?
Oh,
Black Panther, like single. I appreciated Hulk. I mean, they could have gave him a little more destruction. You know, you really didn't get to see his full potential.
We still haven't seen the full potential of the Hulk yet, and that's the scary part for me.
Yeah, we kind of did because it was kind of crippled by Thanos, right? You know what I'm saying? It was kind of crippled by Thanos. Like Thanos made him look like a little punk ass bitch.
But I think that's what World War Hulk gonna be the one though that we really gonna see what's good with the Hulk finally.
You know the funny thing about the Hulk, and I'm gonna say this respectfully, but I've heard this criticism and I think it's a legitimate one. The funny thing about the Hulk is Marvel willing to make a movie that's literally just violence? Because the Hulk don't got no story.
Nah.
Literally, the Hulk is, hey, I got the gamma rays. I'm running away from people. Oh, Betty. Because, Betty got to be in there somewhere. And then it's just me destroying stuff. That's what it is. Is that a movie? Is that like, can we do an hour and a half on that?
You just called him Rampage, and I don't like anything about that.
I'm saying, man, like, is that a movie? Because you got to have a story with that, and there's no character arc in that. Because we already know, okay, you can't keep giving him, he turned into the Hulk or whatever. So now you got to develop a story because we know the Hulk. We're not looking for origins no more. Because, like, we really at the point where we don't want to know origins of characters anymore. Especially when we know.
He has to fight a worthy bad guy, and that's why he's doing the World War Hulk, because he got to fight another Hulk. That's the only thing that's gonna work. So that's why I think they got the Red Hulk now, and they got the Green Hulk. They gonna pull it together.
Well, I thought the Hulk was good because Ed Norton is a good actor, and he did well. I didn't expect to see him in Hulk, but I thought he did really well.
Did you just draw back, bro?
I did just draw back because I did remember something about the Hulk that I did want to give I want to give some credit to. That the chase scene that they had in the early parts where he was actually like about to turn Hulk and his heart was beating fast. You could feel it like in the TV and in the room and stuff. I could feel it in my chest. They did a good job with that scene as well. So once again, I apologize to the Hulk. It was a good movie. I apologize. So yeah, I did sit up. My bad. I sat up because I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that part.
So
I appreciate hearing that.
We good on the Hulk? We gonna go to the next.
We good on the Hulk. Good on the Hulk.
Because Iron Man 2, that was different. Because man, I'm gonna be honest. Venko, I love that dude, man. He was great.
He was definitely my first favorite bad guy.
He was violent and everywhere. He was like literally Iron Man, because Iron Man he was a hero, but he's kind of an anti-hero, but not like a bad guy all the way. And the guys he was fighting, they were just like worse than them. That's all they were. They were just worse than him. But like, hey, you understood why he did everything. Everything.
Hey Corey. That's not my bird. That's not my bird. That's it, dog. I don't want to do it. That's not my bird.
And hey, man, Scarlet was looking like straight fire too.
He watching it right now.
I see it in the background. I respect Scarlet. Scarlet was doing her thing. First time we saw Black Widow too.
She pulled up.
They're in there too. You know what I'm saying? Like the way they just added her into the storyline, her and Happy. You know, like they introduced them without introducing them.
Yeah, Happy just pulled up. It was just like, that's my driver. And then then we find out Happy damn near running the whole organization.
Yeah,
it's Tony irresponsible.
Yeah.
Yeah, Iron Man 2, Ivan was definitely a worthy bad guy. Now, it was one thing that that I didn't understand in the further movies, but the little dude with the glasses, Hammer, right? Whatever his name was, Hammond. What was his name?
Justin Hammer. Yeah.
Yeah. What was his real beef with Tony? Was what? I don't really remember what his real beef was with Tony again.
He was the equivalent of Scrooge McDuck and the other duck that didn't like him. He didn't like being the second richest duck in the world, man. That's all it was.
Oh, he's a bit.
That's it. He just didn't like being the second richest duck in the world.
It was the competition that really wasn't competition.
Oh, okay. That was his beef. Okay.
Yeah, and he tried to partner up with Stark, and Stark was like, I'm a one-man show. I don't need nobody.
Yeah, because I understand everybody else beef with Tony. I never really understood his beef. Like, what was your issue with me, bro? Like, because I just make better weapons than you and I got more money than you. That was his issue?
Yep.
Damn. Oh, he was just a hater. All right.
That's literally all. Which is why he wasn't the main bad guy. Because that wasn't enough.
Right.
And I'm a fast forward, but that was the same. Like Tony basically created a lot of enemies.
Boy.
When you think of that's Spider-Man, Tom Holland's Spider-Man met all of his enemies.
Yep.
Yeah.
All of his enemies in No Way Home, when they was in Paris and all that, was built off of the hatred of Tony.
Yeah.
But they went to Tom Holland to get the tech.
Which is what makes Infinity War such a great movie. Because think about it. This is why everybody was sad at Endgame when Tony died, because he literally was the thread of everything. He was the thread. Like Thanos literally hated Tony, which is why it came through.
Man, listen.
That joint though.
When you
Thanos, I'm
go ahead, my bad.
Right.
Oh, was it? I think it was chopping. Corey, say it again.
I said when we're looking at everything that's going on right now and the way it transpired, I think Thanos was right. Like he wanted Tony out the picture because Tony actually is destruction. Like if even all the way down when you think about Infinity War, was it Endgame or was it Infinity War when Doctor Strange was going through all of the different
Infinity War.
Infinity.
He went through all the different options basically to see which one he needed to choose, the one that he was going to win, right? 14 million different options he went through to come across the one time. Like, you know how many times you had to get your ass kicked?
Yeah. A million times. Times 14.
And in all them shit, you lose to Thanos because of Tony.
Damn. So you saying that Thanos came down here just because of Tony? I mean, we know that, but why he didn't snap him away? He's would have snapped him away too there. Because he had left him here with everybody else.
That's a good point.
Well, you know, the funny thing about that is that Thanos' beef with Tony started in Avengers, in the first Avengers.
Right. Oh yeah, because Loki sent Loki down there. Yeah, he sent Loki down here.
That's why he had beef with him. That's literally why, because Tony went in there and he did the thing that we thought Tony wouldn't do, is he sacrificed himself in that one. And we didn't realize Tony had done that. But Tony sacrificed himself because when he flew up there to go fight the thing, and we ain't gonna go deep, but when he came back down, we thought, hey man, realistically, again, the stakes, we thought Tony was gone.
Yeah, we didn't see him fall the sky like that since Ed Norton.
Hey man.
Shout out to Corey Favorite movie, The Hulk. My bad, bro.
So, but with Iron Man 2, there was character development where like Tony was dying again.
Right.
And so that was a fair enough recurring theme, because at some point they obviously had to solve that, but there was that. There was somebody on his right. Oh. Then there was somebody on his level, because now they had Hammer, who was trying to be on his level as a businessman but didn't have the science, and then you had Vanko, who was on his level with the science but wasn't a businessman and did not care about business at all.
And you know what else was impressive about Iron Man 2? Just showing you how talented Tony Stark was. You know how hard it is to drive F1?
Bro, it was crazy. But the whole scene was amazing. Like when he cut up the car, and then when they had the Bentley go, the Rolls Royce come through there, that whole scene was amazing.
The Rolls pushing through.
Amazing.
Happy coming through in the Rolls.
Listen, man. You left my daddy in that cave, and my daddy helped you build this damn suit.
And the crazy part is but they kept upping the stakes, because now this is where the Iron Man suit was in a suitcase. Well, now he just throwing the suitcase on the ground. We went from him.
Suitcase might have been the best suit up, y'all.
Well, and then think about it, because the other ones where he had multiple suits just sitting there in the thing, and this one, it was like bang, because I mean, yeah, we had the nanotech and all that stuff later, but that one fit the time where you're like, yo, my man really just, what? It was different.
Yeah. Iron Man 2 compared to Iron Man 1, I would have to go Iron Man 2 over Iron Man 1, as great as Iron Man 1 was. What y'all think?
I would agree, because I felt like the villain was better, but you don't get that. You don't get Iron Man 2 without Iron Man 1 being solid. So it's a 1A, 1B for me, because Iron Man 2 was able to be that good because of what was established in Iron Man 1. Like Iron Man 1 couldn't give you all that because a lot of people didn't know who Iron Man was.
I feel like Marvel is the only company that has been successful with making part 2 better than part 1 on all levels.
Okay, I'll agree.
Because I mean, we ain't there yet, because we haven't gotten on the rewatch on Iron Man 3, because my opinion of Iron Man 3 is not that high.
No, I'm saying 2 is better than 1. I'm saying 2 better.
I gotta rewatch it, so we gonna see.
Like
whoa.
Yeah,
we gonna get
even all the way down to like Avengers 2 was better than Avengers 1.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like they did that. You know, a lot of people like to say,
but it's about raise the original is so good because we're not there because it's actually it'll be in the next one we do. But the first Avengers, nobody saw that coming, but everybody knows, like just like and I didn't mention this to you before, Corey, because you want to hear, but like that portal opening and the on your left and Black Panther walking through. The predecessor to that, the first iteration of that was the team up and in the camera pan of the circle because people weren't ready to see everybody together. When they did that, it was like, yo.
But Ultron was dope though.
No, I'm not knocking that.
But they did it in the original Avengers. They did the back-to-back too, though.
No, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the original one.
Oh, the original Avengers. That's what you're talking about. The first one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because then we understood the Hulk was angry all the time, right? And they were like, "Oh, wait a minute, now what you mean?" All right, and then
what's that character's name? What actor? The actor name?
Mark Ruffalo.
That Hulk. Mark
Ruffalo.
Yeah.
But I think your point about the multiverse is going to be very valid, connected to what you was talking about with the Hulks. I think they're going to use it. So that we did the Hulk, we did Iron Man 1 and 2. Did we finish with 2? Because again, talking about end credits, who got something on the end credits of that one?
That was what was the end credit on that? I'm trying to remember what it was.
Oh man, you got it behind you.
You go fast forward it, player.
I can't. This is on the internet TV, so I can't fast forward.
Hold on.
End credits. Oh, bless you, man.
Thank you, sir. I can't spell, but we
God bless you, man.
Appreciate it. Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
So hard, man.
Iron Man's 2 end credit scene was Mjolnir.
Was who?
It was Agent Coulson, and they found Mjolnir's hammer. They found the hammer in the desert.
The hammer and Thor. That's what it was. It was the building for Thor.
Was next.
That's when they brought Thor in. Yeah. Sure enough.
We gonna leave. Yeah, there's no need to talk about that because we were going to talk about Thor anyway.
If that was again, think about it, man.
The lead in, okay.
That lead in was no joke because we had 2 end credits where we like, okay, what's this Avengers thing? And then, hey, why Ross in here? And then Thor's hammer? What is going on? Right? So now we confused. So then obviously Thor is next. And it started so differently than the other ones because they not on Earth. They not nothing. Completely different.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna like Corey.
You.
Hey, you had like Loki in the first movie?
Yeah, I mean I didn't hate him.
I had a hard time making it through his acting in the first movie. I didn't think he was really that good of an actor in the first one.
Really?
Yeah, he didn't really give me, the God of Mischief. Like he didn't give me that, man. Not in the rewatch. Not in the rewatch.
Really? He was super mischievous in that movie. Like he was the bad guy. He was the bad guy, even though they had that like monster thing.
I like him. I liked him so much in all the other ones, man. It kind of hurt me going back and watching Thor 1. He really didn't.
But
I guess because he was more serious. He was more serious. Yeah. He was more serious. Yeah. He was more serious. Origins.
Because again, they didn't know they was making another one. That's the thing I'm gonna stand on is that these guys didn't know they was making other movies, so they was just giving you what they had on the first ones. But yeah, man, Thor was interesting because the way he was humbled in that movie because he couldn't get his hammer anymore, was so great because he was a regular dude. And it was funny because now you're looking at like, okay, you got this Australian dude, talking to people and they looking at him like he crazy. And the funny thing is like, I love Kat Dennings' character. What's her character's name? What's her character? The assistant.
Some of the assistant girl, yeah. Dang it.
Oh, hold on. But I like Kat Dennings from other movies. So this is why I kind of in Thor.
Yeah, the Two Broke Girls girl. Yeah.
What's Kat Dennings' character name? Darcy. So Darcy was great. Darcy was great because she was literally like the comic relief to it. Because Thor was super serious and awkward, and Jane, Jane was like, okay, she the straight person, and then Thor was like the out of place alien guy,
Yeah, and definitely out of place alien.
And so it was interesting because then you had the science in there, and it's like, okay, well, where they going with this, right? Because like, of all the, and I'm being honest, of all the Marvel movies, Thor is probably the most difficult one because it's the one that's not based in reality so much as the other ones are. Like this one, it's the first one that tapped into that kiddie world, if you will, because we all like space and everything like that. We grew up wanting to go to the Kennedy Center and we want to be with NASA and all that stuff, but we don't really know what's out there, So Thor was the first one to give us that look out there, what the other world could look like. And it was kind of weird to watch, even then, like even now, it was like, okay, Thor's kind of, he's the kiddie one. He was always, and it had real aliens. Yeah, it's aliens. You got the frost giants. And you're like, okay. Whereas you had Iron Man, Hulk, the alien, they was monsters. We don't consider monsters and aliens as the same thing. And
but I tell you though, the action was still good though. I enjoyed it.
No, yeah, man. Like Thor was very similar to Tony Stark in the sense that he was about that smoke all the time. He was trying to fight everybody all the time.
Yeah. Pops could have got it a couple of times, boy. He's ready to throw that with Pops a couple of times. Like, hey, boy, you talking to? I am God.
And he about to say, and he would have got mollywop because, hey, man, his Pops was gonna bring all that. He had that old man energy. He was going, hey, Thor didn't want none of that smoke, which is why Thor never went for the smoke.
Nobody ever wants smoke with their Pops. Nobody ever wants smoke with their Pops.
But I mean, and this is like Anthony Hopkins was like really like in his post Silence of the Lamb prime. Hey, this is Sir Anthony Hopkins. And again, this is where you give Marvel a lot of credit because they was bringing in like heavy hitters in these movies, man.
Definitely brought us heavy hitters.
They had
young Idris Elba. Young Idris Elba before he was actually, hot. He was definitely warm around this time, but he wasn't hot yet.
Yeah, and then we didn't understand like the layers, man. Because I mean, we had seen like the Norse Vikings kind of dudes, but they were like, okay, they just big strong dudes fighting aliens, and then when they brought him to humanity, and he had to be a part of humanity. And a standout scene for me for sure is when he went and he got to the hammer and he couldn't get it. And the rain was on him. It was like they humbled Thor in such a way that and in every Thor movie we've seen this, he's been humbled, all of them.
In the rewatch, right? I thought that it was pretty fitting that he put his jacket on Jane before he went down there. Because he was like, he knew it was going to be a task. He knew it wasn't going to be nothing, you know what I'm saying? That was going to be easy. Like he knew he was human. It was like, no, but I still got to go try. Like, and I know I'm worthy enough to do it. But he knew he wasn't going to get it. Because if he did, if he knew he was going to pick it up with ease, then he wouldn't have put the jacket on her. Like he knew that rain and all that shit was gonna come down because he's a god of thunder. He knew it was gonna happen. Like it was a beautiful scene. I enjoyed it.
It was, and the thing is that obviously the directors and the screenplay writers and all that were different than the ones for the other movies. Which it adds to like how the stories were different and that benefited the audience. Because the thing is that we didn't get the same Iron Man kind of thing. Because at that point, the Iron Man was very different than the Hulk, and the Hulk was very different than Thor. And they strong dudes, and then we saw Thor get straight up humbled. And I think that was the most important part for all of it, because that was Thor's theme through the entire thing to the end. But I mean, we're not going that far. Right. But that was a thing where Thor consistently has to be humble. So yeah, man. Well, did Corey jump back in here so we see? Because that's the last movie.
Yeah, Corey phone. His phone doing a restart.
We got to charge the phone, player. What are we doing? But and so what was? I mean, we'll talk about it and catch him up to date. But after the time, because if I'm trying to remember, because like I actually I watched this yesterday, but I fell asleep before the end credit scene for Thor. But the end credit, the end credit scene was with Loki and the Tesseract. Remember that? And he was like talking to him. Everybody got phone dropping. Well, I'm here and I'm gonna keep talking about it, but we're gonna bring the Tesseract thing back up. But the funny thing is
definitely gonna be my laptop next time. I'm gonna do it on my laptop.
Yeah, I don't even mess with my phone. I mean, I could have done it on my phone, but I got more control. I got my whatever this little light thing is called. My light circle thing. What is it called?
Ring light.
Ring light. Yeah, I got my. No, is it a ring?
Did you?
Is it a ring light?
Did you do your hand in the ring?
Nah, man. But I do that because like it's funny. Like the lighting in this room in my office, it like is above. So then there's like a huge glow in front of me. And I don't care that the electric panel is behind me. Hey man, I ain't in no studio. I'm at the crib. And so it is what it is. But I was talking about the end credit scene of Thor, well mid credit scene, because this is where Selvig was was Dr. Selvig was there with Nick Fury, and they was like, oh, this is the Tesseract, and like Loki was in the background, and that's where, even though he's like Loki wasn't the mischievous one, his mischievousness was showing up at this point.
Oh yeah, because we thought he was done already as character wise. And here he is at the end credits, like, this thing ain't dead.
and we didn't know that's what he was. He was setting himself up as the antagonist in Avengers, but it was, again, just the building of that was amazing, because I think that it was a humility of Thor. Thor was very different than Tony, because Tony was arrogant, Thor was arrogant. Tony got humble, but that's because he was dying, and he never really learned his lesson, because then Tony was still a jerk in Iron Man 2. And he got humbled again, but he still didn't learn. But in Thor got humbled, and he was like, oh my God, I'm grateful because I can grab my hammer now. And it was a very different thing, because that was another thing.
It was super different.
Because when he grabbed the hammer, and then he turned and then he got his his cape and all that, and he's like, all right, he about to bring the smoke to the thing that his daddy sent to to burn up everybody, because we saw what that thing did to the Frost Giants early. So,
definitely tore the Frost Giant up.
So it was something else, but I mean, Thor had a good story arc too for his maturity, because he wanted to be king, and then he was like, nah, chill. And then he was like, okay, I got what I want. And then he got punished. And then, the humility came with it. So it was another good story arc. Thor is just, he has less dimension than Iron Man has, like because he's not like a playboy. He doesn't have that funny side to him, because this is the Thor that we can actually also bring up. Thor wasn't funny in this story. Like, he's matter of fact funny. Everyone after this, they made him funny. But this Thor was just like I'm out of my element funny. It was very different.
Listen,
what up,
we're gonna be interrupted. We're gonna be interrupted right now.
Nah, she a star. She's a star. That's how she do it. That's right, baby girl. You do your thing. You like Thor, right? What up? What up? Was your ice cream good?
She can't even hear you, man. I got the earphone.
Okay.
Go back in the living room. I know you don't want to go back in the living room. All right, well.
She good.
She good.
We're just trying to catch Corey so he can do his Thor part. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna pause on Thor. So Corey can jump back in.
I'm gonna come back to Thor real quick before we pause on Thor. Can I do one more thing with Thor? The original brother dynamics between him and Loki, it really it set the foundation for what was to come, because now we understood why it was like I ain't never really gonna hurt Loki type thing. Like that's really like low bro. Like I really saw it in the first movie. Like, yeah, that's really low bro. Like, I ain't about to do nothing to low bro.
Right.
I ain't about to let nothing happen to little bro. And little bro can attack me, but I ain't gonna attack little bro. You know what I'm saying? It was really like that, yeah.
He literally was like, I'm gonna mush you in the face, but stop playing with me, man.
Yeah.
That was like kind of to the extent of where you would go with him.
Like I can squash you.
And he could. And the funny thing was that Loki had a bit of humility, but you didn't see that. But Loki caught his in the long game because I'm gonna say this. I think Loki is probably one of the most interesting characters in the entire thing because of the arc because they set his arc up to be throughout the entire thing.
Right.
I don't know if they planned out that far. I'm sure they had an idea, but his arc is through the entire thing. And it's funny how important Loki is supposed to be in this next thing because, he's the god of stories now and he's holding the multiverse together. So I'm very interested in seeing how they're going to do with Loki because Loki's already died for us, twice? Didn't he die 2 times?
I mean, as of right now, where we are in movies, he's only died once.
Right.
We'll get there. Right. But yeah, ultimately, I want to say 2. Yeah, he definitely had 2 deaths. Yeah, I think Thor was mad at him twice. Thor was like, man, look here, I'm tired of crying over your deaths, man.
Yeah. Hey, man, we ain't gonna talk about the first death because that one is in the best movie of all the movies. It is literally in the best. Like there was so many stakes in that movie. It mattered, man.
Killing Loki at the beginning of your movie was the wildest thing I think I've probably ever seen ever in a movie. Like, how you gonna kill Loki right off the bat, bro?
After you pieced up the Hulk.
After you gave him the hands. Once again, people, Thanos pulled up on an Asgard ship with Thor and Loki on it. And all their people with his hands. He had a couple of homeboys with him. But he pulled up with these. And the Hulk was there. There was a Valkyrie. Was there a Valkyrie on that ship too? Or did she get off the ship?
Nah, I think it wasn't her, but there was a Valkyrie on there.
Yeah, man.
The group. Pieced everybody up. Ain't used no Infinity Stone. Just pieced them up.
That's a bad man. And proceeded to come to Earth and knock everybody else the hell out too.
And so it's crazy because that means Dr. Doom got to be worse than that, dog.
Killmonger was worse than that. So I mean,
you think Killmonger was worse than Thanos?
No. I just play.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
And so I'm looking forward to when we get to Black Panther because there's a lot of commentary about Black Panther that I think is important.
It's just due. Yeah, it's due.
Well, but I hope that there is a recast for T'Challa. Now, apparently, it's supposed to be Damson Idris, and it's going to be like a multiverse thing. But
I'm down with that.
But I'm cool with that. It's interesting how they'll tell the story. And respect to Ryan Coogler for he had a very difficult thing to deal with Black Panther too. But we'll talk about that later too. I ain't gonna go deep in that.
I had a point.
Nah, we gotta wait, man. We gotta wait.
We'll wait on it. I'll save mine for Ryan. I'll save it for Ryan.
We're not even gonna get to Black Panther 2 until May.
I know. That's why I said you're gonna make me save that one. I hold on to it because I won't forget it. That's how I really feel about it.
Because we don't. It's January. Go ahead, but we won't remember.
Cool. The newest Black Panther movie, man. Listen, you could have just put it in the snap. You could have put it in the snap. You could have put it right in there. You could have put that same movie right there and never killed T'Challa. Just recast him. That's all I got to say.
Bro, that's literally. And they could have and they couldn't have. Because we don't know if Shuri had died during the snap. I don't know if she got snapped.
This would have been the storyline where we could have explained what happened in Wakanda during the snap. Nobody ever said what happened in Wakanda during the snap.
We don't know what happened anywhere during the snap.
We do get storyline. I mean, we found out what happened to Ant-Man during the snap.
Yeah, but I mean, that's yes, but it wasn't but Ant-Man's world is was so separated from the rest of the world.
We found out what happened to Spider-Man during the snap.
But they gave little bits, but I hear you. I feel like this next movie will actually cover the snap more.
Okay.
I think
Who is he?
So Corey, we talking about Thor, man. So give your take on Thor.
All right, so
I like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so I like Coulson stepping up more and more, having a bigger role in each one of these movies. Like, I like how they enter them in. You know, they slid him in real subtle. Like, you know, like he got some power, but he don't. But he coming in like, hey, y'all need to respect me, but I ain't gonna come in here on some rude shit. You know, I'm very professional. I appreciate that. I like Coulson. You know what I'm saying? Because he's really the key to the Avengers. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was like Sam with Nick Fury was the face, right? But Coulson was the engine, if I may.
Yeah, well, I mean, the fact of what you just said is which plays into the first Avengers, which in the next time we link up to do this will be one of the movies that we talk about. And Coulson being in there was super duper important, man. Super duper important. Is Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in this thing? Because I watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., even though that's not canon to this universe, though.
It's not, but it is, right? Because like everything during Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., they reference the events in New York. They reference all of those things like throughout the entire series, right? So it's not like it doesn't exist.
Right.
It's almost just like it's on a much smaller level, you know. Because even like,
is Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. on the list though? Is it on the list for us to watch?
No, I don't think so.
Damn, not even on the break days. On the break days, no.
That's what I was saying too. That's what I was saying too. Like even like what was it? The Hulk. Punisher.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, they have the dates for these movies, and it says in between we can watch these.
Yeah. So hold on. So actually, give me a better thing. So it says MCU break session, which is after the Avengers. So we don't gotta watch the movies.
No, the break session is like saying in between these movies, if you want to watch these ones, you can too.
So y'all watching them?
I'm gonna do all of them. I'm gonna do everything that they're asking you to do. But why can't I go back to look at what we're talking about right now? Like, I'm trying to, when I close out the screen to go to Instagram.
It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. You gotta go on YouTube.
I gotta go on YouTube to see that.
Yeah, it's live on YouTube, and you can record. You can rewind back on YouTube.
Now you was looking for the screenshots from Instagram, Cole?
Yeah.
Oh, now that's in the chat, man. That's in the chat. That's
in the chat. Yeah, when you go back out though, it's gonna close up the video. Yeah.
Somebody like pinned it or whatever, so it's in there. All right. Well, I mean, I watch the ones y'all watch, but I ain't gonna spend a bunch of time on the break session ones because
but the break session's got the Blades in there, so I mean, you know, that's the one you
I watch Blade. Well, even that first X-Men. The first X-Men is good. The first Spider. This Spider-Man is the Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, which is a great movie. That first Fantastic Four, I don't know about that one right there.
Yeah, they ain't gonna watch that.
And the Punisher.
I like the first Fantastic Four actors better.
I know they had to go a different direction because you can't have Captain America. You can't have the man playing Captain America and
the Flame.
Johnny Blaze.
Yeah. So and then again you can't have Michael B. Jordan playing Johnny Blaze and Killmonger.
Well, actually, technically you can because you mentioned the Marvelverse, the multiverse, because Chris Evans was in what's the dude with the red face?
Deadpool.
He was in Deadpool, where he was himself. He was the Human Torch in that movie.
Yeah.
So we can technically we can because they broke all that.
Yeah, they break it down.
The newest Deadpool
and Wolverine joint. You seen it?
Yeah, he's in the newest one.
I don't think I've seen that.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
I'm gonna tell you, dog. Deadpool was a tough watch for me.
That last one was funny. That was good.
And I think that's what it is. I think it was too comical. You know what I'm saying? Like I was a little more used to
all the Marvels being more serious.
Right.
That was a lot of comedy for me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really signing up for my man to be out here trying to be wise ass the entire movie.
That's what he was, dude.
That's what he is. And I mean, so like I watched the first Deadpool, I watched the second one, and then the one though I haven't given it yet. I haven't given it up yet.
Yeah, you got
so
watch that one, man.
I'll tell you this for the third Deadpool. The way you feel about him, you're gonna actually like this one because Wolverine handed him his ass almost the whole movie.
The whole movie.
The whole movie. I'm gonna watch it. Well, put it like this. If nothing else, I'm gonna watch it during this marathon.
Yeah,
okay.
Sure. Is that because it's on there, right?
Yeah, it's on there.
That's why I wasn't.
They got to be at the end.
Because even like I like the Shang-Chi. I like
that was good.
I like the Eternals. I like the Thunderbolts. I like how they brought in man, what's his name? Because like I played a video game on the phone too, the Marvel's video game on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Where you got, you had to work all the the boards or whatever to free the characters to be able to fight with the characters and shit. And what's the superhuman that they gave the serum to or whatever, and he had different powers. What's his name? Sentry, right?
Yeah.
You got it. Yeah, you got it.
Sentry is like Marvel's Superman, right?
Man, I ain't know. I think so. I mean, he got all the powers like Superman, so yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I think he's like Marvel's Superman.
They were trying to make him like what Jarvis was. What the boy name is?
Vision.
There you go. Yeah.
Nah, but Vision got pieced up a couple times too. I don't know if I want to be Vision the way he was getting pieced up.
Yeah.
Vision fell in love with a woman
and got pieced up.
He got Jaheen.
Yeah, he put his woman first. And he should never did that.
Why y'all do that to that man? Don't do that, man. Like that.
He lost his whole Infinity Stone, man.
Got pieced up. But the funny thing is, again, in my favorite movie of all of them, hey man, he was getting pieced up before Thanos even showed up. Like regular people was piecing him up. I'm like, hey man, this woman got you weak like that.
You ain't gonna call none of Thanos people regular now.
I mean, compared to like, so you said like looking at Vision.
Regular.
I got you, but looking at
that
Vision,
motherfucker was floating up. He was floating up there with one hand behind the back, beating Iron Man ass, Hulk ass.
I'm talking about like the dude that stabbed him in the leg.
That's right.
You think Vision couldn't handle them?
Man, nah, man. He was in love by that time.
That's what I'm saying. The woman got him all messed up.
He was domesticated. He was domesticated
he out here
already.
running. Come on, man. What you running for?
Like, she like, yo, we got to get back. There's a real war going on out here. He like, can I just lay here with you? Like, man, you don't get your ass up, Vision. Get up.
And he had a whole Infinity Stone. He could just use the power from the Infinity Stone and bend them up. Come on now.
Tony didn't make you to do that.
He was getting pieced up, and he shouldn't have been, dog. Vision should have been better than that.
Ultron made it.
Yeah, but I mean, but that's the point, man. Like, he shouldn't have been getting beat up like that. Because think about it, man. So you telling
Jarvis
me, like,
made Ultron.
Yes. But, like, think about Vision when he was in, what is the third Captain America movie? Civil War. And it was Civil War when they was fighting and everything. Vision was the real deal in that movie, man. He was fighting for real. And so all of a sudden now he getting pieced up and getting stabbed in the back because he wanna be booed up. Man, if you don't get out of here with that. Get out of here. He wasn't he?
Like, I ain't like how they ain't allowed for Wanda to be her completely strong self
not until
against
the end.
Thanos.
Not until the end.
Because they still like, you know how like even like if you go back to Incredibles, right? In the movie Incredibles, they said you always hear a reference about how either the hero or the villain always get caught in this long verbal dialogue that distracts them from doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing and allows themselves to be defeated, right?
Right.
That's exactly what she does.
You know, like instead of you just go ahead and rip Thanos' ass in half, you talking shit to him about what he took from you, and because he took vision from her and shit.
And I'm not gonna go deep in that because we're gonna get to the movie, but also I think part of the reason why they did that is I think they was using the lover scorn thing, and that Wanda wasn't truly a killer. But then, like Pac said, I ain't a killer, but don't push me. And then they pushed her. And then she's like, oh, I'm killing people now. And then she did. Because in that Doctor Strange movie, Wanda was like, oh, no, people going to die with me. She was not playing it. She said, you push me. Now I'm a killer.
She didn't know what she was back then either.
And they didn't know what Thanos was, right? Because Thanos came through piecing people up with regular hands, dog. They're like, hey, how he piecing people up with regular hands?
He showed up. He showed up with these. Big ass Mike Tyson came down here causing trouble.
And look at that shit was funny when Doctor Strange was like, "Who the fuck is Thanos? Man, he on the way." And look at Tom. And look at little Hulk said, "He on the way."
Bruh, that's like Debo. Hey man, Debo coming. Hey, tucking in your chain and all that. Hey, I don't want no smoke with this dude.
Listen, hey, I don't think none of them boys really had one smoke with Thanos after that. Like, hey, he done beat the Hulk so bad he ain't even coming back out no more. Like, hey, who's this Thanos got you so scared, brother?
No. Come on, Hulk. No.
Listen,
Are we good?
that's when you realize, hey, you ain't always mad, brother. You ain't always mad.
You ain't always mad. There's another emotion.
You ain't always mad.
There's another emotion in there. It's called fear.
Because, boy, I tell you were real scared of Thanos, boy. You had to put an Iron Man suit on.
Man got pieced up.
He had to wear an Iron Man suit to fight.
And still
Corey, he had to wear an Iron Man suit.
He had to put on the Iron Man suit, dog. He had to put on the Iron Man suit.
It was real, though. It was real.
Man.
Well, those are the movies. We are up to date.
He almost got his ass whooping the Iron Man suit.
Because you can't fight for real.
Well, fellas, we covered the 4 movies. We did Iron Man, The Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, and Thor. So the next one's up. We figure out the next time. Captain America's up next. Avengers is up next. Now, this is where the MCU break comes, and y'all let me know how y'all want to do it, because the actual cinematic universe is Captain America and Avengers. Those are the official ones that are part of the thing. Then the break session is X-Men and Spider-Man and Blade and Hulk and Fantastic Four, the first one. And the Punisher, I think that's a Warzone. I don't know what that say. No, just the Punisher and Daredevil. Now, that Daredevil was the trash one. So I don't know. You know.
I ain't gonna call it trash.
That joke was trash. Because it was trash.
Talking about the first one.
And I'm going to tell you why it was trash. It's trash because I didn't know it was trash when I first saw it. But then when they put the Daredevil show on Netflix, I was like, oh, that's trash. Because Daredevil on Netflix was about them hands. It was about them hands. I think I sent y'all a meme when the dude was like, hey, man, there's this dude coming. He's like, what he coming? Hey, it's Daredevil.
Yeah,
oh,
that, yeah.
he got the black hat. Oh, because Daredevil with the black scarf, all about hands. Yeah. Hands.
Okay.
No, for real.
Smoke.
No, for real.
Yeah.
For real.
Hands.
So
is Daredevil a part of Avengers Marvel or
X-Men Marvel?
This the Daredevil that we supposed to watch?
No, just period. Because Daredevil,
he's Hell's Kitchen.
He's a part of Spider-Man's world because him and Spider-Man got the same villain in Kingpin.
Yeah.
Because they ain't put Spider-Man with Kingpin yet, but I think that's coming too.
Put Spider-Man with Kingpin yet.
I think the next movie's gonna have Kingpin in it. Because there's no way you do Spider-Man without Kingpin for this long.
Thanks.
Especially since Kingpin will piece you up too. Like Kingpin will piece somebody up.
Yeah, hold on, man. And Corey, not Corey, my bad. And then how you gonna say you don't like the dog? What is it? Daredevil, man. This the one with Michael Duncan Clark is playing Kingpin.
I ain't hating on that. I'm talking about the movie. The movie was trash, man. I mean,
man, you gotta watch it for him though.
I'm gonna watch it again. You know, rest in peace. Yes, I'm gonna watch it again. But like Elektra was in there, she was mid. Bullseye was in there, I was mid. And here's why I can now say this. This is post everything, because they gave me Daredevil with the proper bullseye, the proper Elektra. They gave me all of it, and so now I know what it could have looked like. I can't give back the knowledge I have, because y'all can't tell me that Daredevil.
Farrell, I feel like they should have let him play somebody else though. I felt like Colin Farrell would have been a better Gambit than
I can see that. I can see that, because Colin Farrell, when he played the Penguin in the TV show,
I seen that. Yeah,
absolutely amazing. But yeah, man. So we wrapped it up. We all the people who watch, we appreciate you watching. We about to end of the scene like the other movie reviewers. And as an aside, because Corey, you missed this, but I thought of you when I said this to Fridge. Hey man, we can go into the movie review space for this reason. Hey man, one group of people don't own that, and our perspectives matter. But the second thing, you guys watch movies that I haven't watched, so I'm gonna love to hear it. But Corey is the king of Jurassic Park. I ain't even seen them all, but I know that man is the king of Jurassic Park, and he gonna tell me something I ain't seen in Jurassic Park while I watched the movie and I saw the same movie. He gonna show me stuff I ain't even seen.
Probably.
Listen, I'm a big fan of zombie movies, man.
Hey,
the comedies though, zombie comedy movies, man. Let's go.
That's really like this right here. Like we starting right here with this because it gave me the motivation because I'm a big Marvel fan. But I really want us to get into.
We can do that.
Period.
Oh, and I didn't say this to you, but Corey, I was mentioning to Jameer that there's a dude that I used to watch. I still watch him. His name is E-Man Movie Reviews. It's a movie critic based out in Chicago. Man is with the recast to T'Challa campaign and all that. Dude is solid. He feel like us, right? And I think that's the one thing that's important about the internet is that the internet is so big that there's people around the world that's looking for people that's like us. Like they want to connect to people that like feel like home, that feel like people they could talk to. So we give them that opportunity to be one of those people. So, we'll be here. Right now we are doing, again, we're going to give credit to my man unboxing movies with me. I don't know who that is, but he came up or somebody came, he shared the Ultimate Marvel Marathon, January 2026 to December when we get to Doomsday. So that's what we reviewing. We did the first 4. It was the first 4 movies. We did the first 4 movies, and we'll be back with some more. So, hey, man, we're going to pause on this, and then we can talk outside of this, but we're going to pause on this for the live stream. And then make sure you like, comment, and share. And remember, you one of us. So if you want to join us, jump on the movie thing, man. Y'all got anything before we close out the live part?
No, you summed it up for me.
I'm good too, man.
Hey, and so check out my man Fridge. He got a podcast coming, and we're gonna check out my man Corey because he coming with movie reviews. This is what we do. We are part of the world, so our voice is gonna be heard. And hey, this is my podcast, the voices of my brothers, sisters, and people. And you got my brothers with me. They below me in my thing, but I don't know where they located in the general thing.
Yeah, we down there. We down
there. Right there. So hey, come back and check us on the next one. Like, comment, and share. Bang. All right. So